Watch me flex my flow, you'll be the next to know. Spit it hot flambeau, swing them bars like whoa. Grab the remote control, musta called a million times, I'm on the other side, hello. Better watch that screen, caught up in the track to beat. Scrub that beat with bleach, so when I hit it, bro, I spit it clean. Burn it now, have to turn the furnace down. Y'all don't want this beef, I hit them with a holy cow. Hit them with the verse, got them thinking, wow. This ain't a game, kid, why you play around? This that ill spit, them bars are so sick. I'll shock the whole world, anaphylactic. Every single time I spit another rhyme, the planets all align so bright I blind them with my shine. Bro, I'm designed to make your confidence decline. Every line about to blow like stepping on a landmine. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
Oh man, what is going on? It is Sunday. Unfortunately, Ross Racing did not get the race, but guess what that means? I got caught up on a whole bunch of projects that I was trying to get done. So you know what that means. I actually have a few cool things that I get to show off in and around the pits. And I definitely love the new mats. I got some notes written down for the show, but what I would like to review first, or actually not even review, just kind of an apology is more what it should be. I can't post reels right now. I tried, 13 freaking times to do this awesome reel. I have all the videos that I need. And basically what it is was we were taking bags of components and dropping them, and then boom, having the cut, and then there was the part. So it was all good to go. Good evening, Greg. Jonathan, yes, I did try Extreme RC and only 2 came up. One from United States and one from, I believe, Korea or something like that. But yeah, so I do apologize for all those reels. Man, I know that what it should look like. I know what I want. I just don't have the talent of Jeff Joyce, so that is for sure. So what I would like to do is, since Greg's on right now, I want to give him a little bit of love. He has helped me and the kids out tremendously. He's probably at work right now, but he has the deal of the century. And what I mean by that is he has a brand new short course. He got the new Techno short course, and he's going to be rocking it. So what does that mean? What kind of deal are you talking about? He actually has his 4x4 SCTE 3.0 up for grabs. Now, this thing is a weapon. I believe. Oh, man, look at that. See, it's already sold. That's how fast Ross Racing News works. There you go, Greg. You're welcome. I guess we don't have to talk about that. All right, we will scratch that off of the list then. Bye-bye, short course. All right, so up next, we have Wes and the Windsor RC crew had a little bit of an issue today, and I'm wishing Wes and the crew a little bit of good luck. I know it's never easy having, a processing plant and having issues like that where you actually have to work on the Sunday just in order to recoup what you need to accomplish on the weekdays. So I understand that completely. And like I said, I wish them the best. I know Wes, BJ, and Brian try to put on the best possible show that they can. And without them, we wouldn't have a place locally to race. But I want to go to the Barnyard. The Barnyard had 126 entries this weekend. And honestly, if I was going to go anywhere, I think the Barnyard might have taken the cake this weekend. So, first up, let's see if we can check out some results from the mains today at the Barnyard. All right, let's see what we got here. We'll just do the A main. So I'm making sure, look at all the main. This is awesome to see. 22 races at a local event. It doesn't get much better than that. So let's see. First A main of the day would be two-wheel drive short course. You know, I love me some short course, that's for damn sure. And it looks like Justin Wilson from the one spot taking the win over Ryan McKay. Matt, awesome job, bud. Killed it for sure, taking the podium. And just because he got back to me, I'll give Chris Cooper a huge shout out because he is definitely one I enjoy racing with big time. And then just because I can see his name, we'll do rounding out the top 5, Brett. So there you go. SCT two-wheel drive A main action coming at you from the Barnyard indoor, not the outdoor, the indoor. You know what? Two-wheel drive, we'll do truck next, and then we'll do the other ones. So in truck, you have Martin taking the number 1 spot from the TQ as well. But this looks like a close race. You got Andre Rushlow, Summit RC Racing in number 2, Andrew in the 3. We'll do the top 5 here. Kel in the 4, and Randy Bush rounding out the top 5. So, you know what? Those two-wheel drive trucks definitely look good, but I'm all about those baby truggies. I'm hoping they take off this season when outdoor rolls around. So I'm going to jump into the two-wheel buggy A main, and it looked like, wow, Brandon going tone-to-tone with the win from the TQ spot. You got Brandon in the number 1 spot, Curtis in the number 2, Kyle Robinson. That kid is fast. On the last step of the podium, you got Brandon Hong in the number 4, and Fab Bet rounding out the top 5. Got to give Fab a little love. S-Works Canada, baby. Yeah. Now saving the best for last. Four-wheel drive buggy. Wowzers. Brandon Hong taking the number 1 spot from the TQ position. I love yellow wheels. Somebody's got a comment. Who in the heck is that? Monty, maybe Ryan. I know he was messing around with Monty's truck, doing the Photoshop thing. It was super cool. Those guys always have a good time. You got Kyle on the last step of the podium. Like I said, this kid is ridiculously fast. You got Scott in the number 4, and you got Martin rounding out the top 5. So definitely some stiff competition. I'm still wondering, I love yellow wheels. Who is that? And we got to get them on board. So we can get rid of that now. So since we were kind of talking about the Barnyard and it was kind of an off-road theme, I definitely want to get rid of this because we already talked about that. Next up is Johnny Rocket. Johnny Rocket right now is obviously one of the fast up-and-comers for S-Works Canada. Him and his dad and family are, on the March break trip, and he got to go to a iconic track up in Florida. And boy, oh boy, did he not disappoint. He qualified extremely well. Number 2 in Truggy and 3 in, I believe, Buggy from Canada, man. And he's going against some crazy fast dudes out there. Marcel, what's going on, bud? And it was awesome to see. His dad was sending me highlights. He was killing it. Unfortunately, you know what? The marshaling wasn't as good and the driving and racing wasn't as clean, but as long as he had fun experiencing a new track like that, man, I can't wait to see what he can do once the season starts out. I got to show you something kind of cool. Let me see if I can do this. Look at that. Speaking of short course, like I said, I was able to get some of my projects done, and got to thank BJ, obviously, for that sick paint scheme. It is definitely going to be easier for me to see, and racing under the lights at O-Town or wherever this truck will find itself, I'm hoping that with this scheme, it will help propel me to the top. We also have it all Tegan powered this season, including the battery. but that thing is super duper sweet. I can't wait to get it going. I'm going to try and bring this back up here. See if I can do this. Boom. Just like that. So that is a new view from the Ross Racing Studio. And not going to lie, super excited to be able to bring it to you. And hopefully, like I said, hopefully we can keep that going. Ooh, I love it. I love it. Man, there is so many people coming back to the, I guess, 4x4 short course arena here. It is super cool to see. I'm definitely looking forward to it. And, man, I think it's going to be an epic season for sure. Like the amount of people that are coming on board is pretty sick. All right. So let me add this back to the stream, and we're going to continue on. Obviously, RC Niagara had their indoor on-road rug burners race number 5, and it was a packed house. 139 entries is truly no joke, and definitely something to be proud of. Pete puts on one heck of a show down there, and I know a few of the Windsorites were able to make it. And you know what? They're not even done yet. Let me refresh this here because I believe they are done now. Let's see. Tour in stock completed. All right, A main. Yeah, so I think they are completed now. So let's get into it here. We will start with, look at all this awesomeness. Okay, so we're going to do 12 scale stock and see. Wow, man, no surprise there. Look at that. You got Douglas Schufeld taking the top spot. You got Mike in the 2, and you got Jeremy in the 3. You got TJ Moore in the 4, and Kevin Large top 5. So I think Douglas has the championship locked up now, if I am not mistaken. Douglas might have to chime in if he gets home in time, but I think they're still packing up, though, man. That was a packed house, man. Definitely cool to see that they were able to pull that off. Now moving to VTA. So this is presented by Skycraft Hobbies, A main. You got Brian Wynn taking the win over Kenny. Kenny, what is going on? Jeez Louise. I think that championship is still in the thick of things, all running 96, 96, 98, 97% efficient. So you got Richard in the 3, Brock in the 4, and Brian Robbins in the number 5. So definitely some close racing there. All right, keep on trucking here. WGTR, A main. Mike Schott, again, taking the top spot from the pole, TQ spot. You got Jeremy getting a huge bump up in there for sure, going all the way from 5th to 2nd. You got Steve, 2nd to 3rd. And you got Mike going from 3rd to 4th, and you got Kevin Large 4th to 5th. So some good battling going on there. Everybody was super close. Now Formula One. Has anybody watched the first race of the season for Formula One? Red Bull looks to be unstoppable at the moment. We'll have to see if they can pull any magic off, because I think they're going to be hard to beat. So, number 1, you got Brian Wynn. You got Andrew Bakar. What the heck? I didn't even know he owned an F1. Must have been a rent-a-ride, because I know S-Works doesn't have that. But definitely cool to see Andrew out there having some fun. You got Carlo in the 3, Dario in the 4, and Pete Epistone Jr. still trying to show everybody how to get around his own track quickly. All right, what is up next? We got US GT Spec. Look at that. How many A, B, and C? So quite, wow, there's the Kenny I know. That's what I want to see. And beating Martin is no joke. All right, so in the number 1 spot from the TQ position, you got Kenny. In the number 2, you got Martin. And number 3, you got Brian. number 4, you got Richard, and rounding out the top 5, you got Brock. So what do we got here? Fast laps, 11.2, 11.4, 11.5, 11.7, and 11.7. Everybody over 90% efficient for the consistency. Crazy close race in there. You know they had fun in that class. Definitely a hard class to master if you're not really good at racing. A little less grip than the touring cars, but just as much power. So this is the stock 21.5. So no surprise there. Douglas from the TQ spot. I believe he has this one wrapped up as well. So you got Douglas in the 1, Brian in the 2, Kenny in the 3. Not too bad, man. And Maverick Aversa in the 4. Awesome job, bud. Love seeing it when you can get to the A main and be ultra competitive. I know how bad you work on your stuff, and it is cool to see. Mike Moore, not the Mike Moore I know, but definitely cool to see Mike Moore throwing his name in the hat and being super competitive. Top 5 in the touring car is no easy feat, especially with the competition they have there. Now, let me just keep getting rid of this stuff here. I know I don't like talking about any American events and this and that. You know my feelings on that they do get enough chit chat and banter and coverage and all that good stuff, but I have to bring up this one here. The Roar Nats, on-road Roar Nats, and I gotta say, watching it was spectacular. I don't typically watch the on-road stuff, but being able to see some super fast guys is definitely cool. Oh, dude. Yeah, 98% consistency. Like, what, did he tap the boards twice? Probably gotten had to hold up for some lappers or something like that. Just insane how fast that is. So they had modified touring car AAA main, modified 12 scale AAA main. So I'm only going to cover the 2 that I watched, and I was very selective, and it was because I'm going to the Canadian Nats and I want to know what I can expect. Well, I've already seen Douglas in action. You've seen his results. He's crushing everybody locally, but Kevin Hebert, everybody's told me how fast this guy is, and the proof's in the pudding. We'll start off with the modified 12 scale. And this is all the A main guys. Number 1, you got Cam Anderson. He won outright in A1, A2. He had a phenomenal pace and literally was the star of the show, as far as I could tell. Now, Donnie Leela, he was, in my opinion, he was beatable. It's just Kevin was just a skosh off. And I was reading his post, and he was saying that. But to get the top 3 in a national event like that, man, you are no slouch when you're able to be at that pace for that long, especially over A1, A2, and A3. So he got a third, and second. And honestly, he felt like he was in the 3rd spot pretty solidly because of the car and what he felt it brought to the table. So awesome job, Kevin. Looking forward to seeing you at the Canadian On Road Nats. I actually have it down. I got to invite that guy into the show so I can kind of get a feel for what he is about to unleash on all of us for the Canadian On Road Nats. So now we're going to the touring car modified AAA main. And yeah, look at that. Clean sweep for Kevin Hebert. He went 1-1. And now I know he wants the modified Canadian Nats championship back from Douglas Schufeld. So he's doing what he needs to do in order to get better to face Douglas Schufeld. And in my opinion, the kid's got some work to do, man. It's going to be a very challenging weekend of racing for Douglas to compete with Kevin. And I'm dying to see this battle unfold, and I'm happy I'm going to be there to witness it firsthand. So taking the top spot, you got Kevin Hebert, X-Ray, Canada, Go Kevin. Taking the trophy away from all the Americans. You got Chris Adams in the number 2 spot. You got Kemp in the 3, Andrew in the 4, and Stuart Mason rounding out the top 5. But I had to bring up this just because, man, let's face it, Kevin is on a mission. He is doing everything he possibly can in order to secure another national champ. But like to have an American championship, it's literally no joke. Like to pull that off is just amazing. And he's literally only winning by 4 seconds after I believe it was 6 minutes. And yeah. Oh shit. They're still racing there right now. I believe Douglas still has modified touring car coming up. If not even modified 12 scale. Man, they're going late tonight. Jeez. So we're gonna have to keep refreshing it. Let me see if I can bring it back up because like they are still live. I wonder if they have video. I think they do. Look at that. So they got GT12 right now, B-Main action going on. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to pause that, and I'm going to keep it going in the background, and we can actually keep on going. Yeah, no, you know what? The camera does look awesome. The facility's amazing, and you could tell that it was a packed house. So when we get to the racing action, we are definitely going to have to bring it back on board. So if you have to go grab a drink and get comfortable, cheers for that. It is Sunday night. And we are still racing live. With that being said, I'm going to actually grab something and I'm going to, I'll leave this with you guys for a sec. I'll actually turn on the volume and I'm going to grab something just to show off a few cool things.
Two minutes left.
All right, we are back. Fred is racing right now. Go fast, Freddy. Kyle, what is going on? Definitely a great showing out at the Barnyard today. Kyle Robinson, definitely a young gun up and comer, and looking forward to seeing him racing this coming season.
1 minute left.
Fast Freddy, where is he at? I was so close to going with Brad and Fast Freddy up there. Fred in the third place right now. Good job, Freddy. So let me see. I can do this. There we go. I was just seeing how I can make it a little bit better. The next step, and I was actually asking for a few people and suggestions on Bluetooth
10,
wireless mouse
8,
or
7,
mic. A wireless mic is basically what I would love to get my hands on.
1. Mike Birch done.
Mic.
Paradise done. The duck done. Wayne
So
Thomas
I'm going to
done.
put that
Carlos
right
Saavedra done.
here. So they are getting ready for the A main.
Pfeiffer done.
Jeff, what did you just share?
Roger
Is it what I
done.
think it is? Off-road racing at its finest?
The race is completed.
We're going to have to see what Jeff shared.
Up next, race number 21. GT12 presented by Craft Hobbies. A main. Race order is Carlo Roman, Scott Smither, Mike Moore, Nate Snyder, Juliana Roman, Steve Taylor, Andre Paradis, Steve Taylor, Andre Paradis.
It's too bad you guys can't actually see what I'm doing right now. It is kind of comical. And if I fall, at least you guys will get to hear.
Juliana Roman,
You'll get to hear it at least. I'll try not to fall.
Carlo Roman,
Oh my god.
Nate Snyder,
I think I made it worse. I didn't think that they would still be racing live, so I definitely. There. Let's see how that is. That's not bad. I definitely have to get a holder for my other camera. Once I do that, I think we would be good to go. All right. So what do we got here? We got the A main.
Roger Philbler,
Oh yeah. It has been suggested to put this link on your comments to get some feedback. We are definitely going to be playing that. You're going to have to stay tuned. We have a world premiere. I'm wondering if I can play this. You know what, Jeff, if you can send it to my messenger, bud, and then at least I can get the link, Jeff. If you could do that, that would be fantastic. We're definitely going to see if we can get some comments, get some feedback. We got 9 people watching right now, so it is on the way to my email. All right, so A main. Look at that. What a beautiful thing. Not one crash, and they're already... Look at that. This is why they're A main drivers. Look at that. That's a treat to see. I saw that somebody else is throwing their name in the hat for the GT12 class. It's definitely going to be crazy to see. You got Andy and Rob Say jumping in the rubber tire car class. So watch out, everybody. I'm thinking they're going to be definitely crazy. All right, so to get into my email, you're going to have to give me 1 sec. I am going to have to remove this. Jump on board. All right, so there's Jeff. Oh, he actually sent me the full video. Okay, so we're going to actually mute that for a second. Full video. Let's see what we can do here. No thanks. All right. Oh, yeah. All right. So I think we are actually good to go. So this just in, we are at the half-a-minute mark. We're going to bring you this crazy cool video thanks to Jeff Joyce, and Final Edit Productions. Woo! Summer Shootout. That's going to be a big one, man. Basically 2 per month, man. Not too bad, especially for our local track. Gotta love it. Kind of catchy tune, too. Oh, yeah, the big one, boys and girls. Wes has some crazy stuff planned for that. Thank you, Jeff. That was definitely very sick, very well put together. And it just makes me sad again about my reels. I'm actually going to have to go into DaVinci and put together that reel into one video. So hopefully I can share it like I did with Nathan over there in the station, cleaning up his stuff, getting ready for the off-road season. He's got his truggy ready. He's got his nitro truggy ready. He's just getting the e-buggy ready. Michaela has her short course ready. Michaela has her buggy ready. She's just waiting on her short course body, her buggy body. Nathan's waiting on the bruggy body. And unfortunately, I had to bug Brandon for one more short course body because I don't know if this one is the one that's going to take me to the winner's circle. It'll get me close just because of how cool it looks. But I think I need just a little bit more. And you know what? Having Brandon on my side, it'll definitely be the right way to do it. So let me see if I can bring this back on board. So before we get into a little bit more off-road stuff, what is everybody's comment on that super cool video? Like I said, again, thank you, Jeff, for doing that. I know that the Spark guys are extremely happy and proud about their track. Wes is putting in a lot of work to ensure that we have an epic facility. I know that BJ and Brian are both stepping it up. Jason watching all the way from sunny Florida, if I'm not mistaken. Thank you for sharing your little journey with Johnny at the track. It was awesome to see. Super proud of what he did. And I just hope that he had a great, fun experience. And you know what? It looked like he had a blast. The track was massive from what I could tell. And you know what? I hope that he has fun for the rest of his March break, because it's super cool that you and the wife take him on those crazy adventures and let him have a good time doing the hobby he loves. There is 11 other people on here. Can I try and get 11 thumbs up? We'll see if we can get 11 thumbs up, because that video was pretty cool. If we get a few more on right before the mains, we will definitely have to bring it back on. I will replay the video again just because I want to see people's reactions. I'm still blown away by the new camera. It is super cool. So the A main is winding down. Thank you for the thumbs up, guys. We got 9. I need one more thumbs up. One more to get to 10. Let's get these algorithms going. I love it. All right. Look at that. Oh, there's Michaela's competition. She races with her dad still. There's Pete Jr. walking by. Damn, this camera is good, man. I like it. So now we got touring car super stock. So super stock is 17.5. So they are just setting up. Mike Moore in the 3 spot. Not bad. Where is that's a Douglas sighting right there. Nope. No, not a Douglas sighting. Yeah, that's a Douglas sighting. He's up on the podium. It's Pete taking pictures, though. Everybody packing up, getting the heck out of there. It is late. I can't believe it's 8:40 and they're still racing there. This is crazy. Let me see if can I get some live sound? There we go.
Alex Saavedra.
So they are checking in. So this is the Super Stock A main. Douglas, Pete Jr. is in this one. Qualified second. Heck yeah. You got Big Al in there, number 7. Alex in the 6.
Pete Elphinstone Jr.
TJ Moore, Brock, and Richard. I can't see your last name. Smith. All right. So this is the top 7 fastest guys in the A main. I see 1, 2, 3, 4. I see 4 out there right now. 4 have checked in. Look at everybody rolling out. Eh? This camera is pretty good. There's Douglas right there going down the straight, taking his usual number 1 spot. Are we only going to have 4 in this race? It looks like it. Yeah, especially like for us, it would have been like a 3.5 hour drive to get home, if not more. So, if we left at 9, man, we wouldn't have got home till after 1 o'clock. I'm happy, not happy that I didn't get to go. Well, let's watch some A main super stock touring car action. Hi. You think he knows he's on camera? On camera? He's like on super camera right now. But we got to pause in the action before they go, man. How about that video from Jeff, man? I'm still like, I love like the. All right, here, I'll be quiet for a sec. Pete looking on the inside. Let's see if anybody's got anything for Douglas. Oh, Pete taps. Keep second place though. And this is where Douglas shines because now he's got not as much pressure. He's able to hit his marks, and everybody knows his paint scheme. Look at that. Nice. Oh, yeah. Just carving the carpet there. All right, so you got Douglas in the 1, Pete in the 2, TJ in the 3, and it actually switched. And TJ in the 4.
5 minutes left.
Like, do you think Douglas is still pushing at this point? He's already coming around to lap 4th, which is crazy because it's open track. So already coming around to lap him. So this is Pete's truly only chance, in my opinion, is if he gets, caught. Look at that. Insane. So he's going to lap all the way up into 3rd here. I'm going to let him by you. There's, oh, no. See, and that sucks because he basically tried to give Douglas room and just went a little wonky. I do that all the time. I feel for him because his approach speed is ridiculous.
4 minutes left.
And Douglas did nothing wrong. Neither did the guy. He was honestly trying to get out of his way. I believe that was TJ, and that dropped them down quite a bit and off the pace. So now Douglas is trying to hunt down Pete so he can put a lap on the entire field. This is exciting, actually. I can't believe we're getting to catch this live. I was hoping that we could have Mark on there. Yeah, Chris. Yeah, actually, speaking of Chris, if you're still watching, bud, are you going to the Canadian Nats?
Three minutes left.
Like Douglas is just out by himself having a Sunday drive. Look at that. Just boom, boom. It's like he's still so tight, so tight. He's on a 34 lap pace, and Pete's barely holding on, trying to keep the kid honest, trying to push him because you know what? I know Kevin's ready. I feel like Douglas is ready. All right, that's too bad, bud. If you still want to go, I definitely want to have a chit chat with you. If you can private message me, I will get back at you.
2 minutes left.
Woo! Oh, nice save, nice save. There's Douglas on the inside. Oh, he gave it to him, and he still tapped out. It's just so hard to drive around Douglas. He is just so fast. Kid's a machine. There, I think he put a lap on the field there. Oh, now we're down to 3. No, there he's going. Maybe not. Yeah. So 30. Jeez. Oh man, did you see that hit? Oh, he's still okay. Yeah, one of the things that I thought was really cool, my old neighbors, Scott and Ricky, came out. They tried the kids. They tried one of the rent-a-rides at the Windsor RC Raceway, and Greg was nice enough to hook them up with some better cars than what I actually own. And now they are basically coming to race some on-road racing action. They are also contemplating jumping into the Spark series, which is super cool. Anytime you can get, a couple like that into the hobby, it's always fun and exciting. Speaking about fun and exciting, I know I don't talk about it a lot on my show, but we started the S-Works 2023 driver introductions, so you can check those out on the Ross Racing page and on the S-Works Canada Facebook page.
10, 8, 7, 6.
We're about to see the results here.
3, 2, 1. Pete Elphinstone Jr. done. TJ Moore done. Douglas Schufelt done.
34 lap pace, ridiculous. I wonder what his times were. He destroyed that track. Pete was close, man. 33.6 flat, 3/10. Got caught at the line. Man, oh man. Great racing, Pete, for sure. Trying to keep the kid honest, trying to make him work for it, but Pete coming up just a little bit short. So, you know what we got to do? We got to put on Jeff's video one more time, just because we can. It is pretty cool. Let me go to results here. We can show off what we got going on. We can see, let's see, there it is. Super stock. Douglas Schufelt. Holy cow. I'm going to share this just so you guys can see this craziness as well. So him and Pete were battling it out. Douglas, 98.6% consistency. Pete, though, trying to keep the kid honest, only 1/10 off the fast lap, 98.15 for consistency. Pete, that's freaking awesome. Way to go, Pete. TJ coming in at 3 and Alex rounding out the top 4. But man, let's get that video going again. I'm actually going to remove something just for Jeff. And we are looking for some input on this. I know Jeff has been putting in work like mad, and I'm very curious to what your thoughts are. I think it's super cool. And you know what? I don't want to be in the way whatsoever. So we're going to do it like this. Can I get one more thumbs up? I need one more thumbs up to get to double digits. Spark RC, baby. Home track. One more like. I like the explosions. It's got that comic feel. Yeah, I caught Paul in mid-jump. That's awesome. Definitely did some cool cuts here, that's for sure. Oh, there's Nathan up on the thing with Ken. Johnny Rocket. Mike Moore, Dennis Mayville. There's Dougie boy. There's those corner dots everybody hates to love. Woo! This is kind of a catchy tune, man. But the Brian race, I'm going to actually have Wes on the show to talk about the Brian race because, man, he has got some wicked ideas for that. I'm not even going to get into it. But if you have a Nitro, you will definitely not be disappointed. All right, so I got 10 more minutes. Since we just saw the on-road thing going, I'm going to show off the on-road real quick. I think I can go like this. Boom. Look at that. Man, that's cool. I don't even know if you guys can still hear me or not when this camera view is on, but this is basically what I've been working on. I got the short bus going and I got the on-road going. Now, obviously, I got to get a stand so I can get everything all squared up. I just wanted to see how it looked, and I got to say, I am impressed. Once I get the Bluetooth mic and I know I can confidently move away and go, thank you, sir. Yeah, no, I love the new setup over there. It is definitely my go-to workstation. The kids are right behind me, and it is such a blessing to be able to have my kids coming out here and working with me at the same time. Now, I am going to grab it because you know what? We got a little bit of Tekin love to show. So everybody knows that John is trying to bring back the short course. Not only has he brought him back short course, the amount of entries that he has coming back is going to be sick. John has like a huge following. I believe it's over 2,000 followers now on his Facebook page. And man, I purposely built this brand spanking new to combat all the technos that are going to be coming out this year. I know Mike Moore has one. I know Dennis Mayville has one. I know Greg. Actually, I got to kick Greg Listers today. I flipped it over, threw it in a box. I was already beating and banging on that thing, but it sure looks nice. But is it going to be enough to dethrone the TLR? Because you got John Blakely just built a weapon of a TLR. It's going to be as nice, if not nicer than mine. And this time I did it a little bit differently. I got the Tekin 8400 2-cell battery. I did go with the wired receiver this time. I did go with the RX 472. I was able to get a sweet deal from Chuckles over in the States, and Cheddar. I'm sorry, and it was pretty cool. Obviously, I went with the Gen 3 RX8, and man, that's my go-to ESC for anything off-road racing. The programmability, especially with the Bluetooth wire, is second to none. And it was a toss-up between the 43 and 4600, but I definitely like what you can throw at the 4600 with timing and all of the programming of the ESC. So I'm definitely looking forward to that. I just got to wait for my guy, Sean Wang, to get a little bit better, and I need some new VP Pro tires for this bad boy, and it should be ready to rock. Like I said, Michaela has her short course ready. We're just waiting on a new body for her. She's got her buggy ready, and actually, no, her buggy is the one that's on the bench right now. She's got it close. She upgraded a few things and definitely gave it some love. Now, Nathan has his buggy ready. His body's already painted for that bad boy. Thank you, Brandon. He is just waiting on a matching buggy body to go with that puppy, and he should be good to go. But here, let me throw this bad boy up on the bench, and you know what? We're gonna show off the body. Look at this. This paint, he killed it for me, man. I told him I needed it to be easy to see for a blind man, and I think he hit the mark. If I can't see this, I probably should not be driving anymore. This thing is super bright, super dialed, and I'm looking forward to it. I feel like I have to trim it just a little bit in the front around the wheels just to make sure I have that proper clearance. But beyond that, this puppy needs basically a transponder, and it is good to go. Like I said, looking forward to it. But yeah, it is definitely super clean right now. And with all of the products that I have in-house that we will be going over, it will definitely be super cool. Steve, what is going on? Yeah, definitely work gets in the way, but man, we got to watch Douglas Schufeld put on a clinic for the A main. If you want, catch the replay. But yeah, definitely having some fun with my new short course. Got it finished today, but not to be outdone. Let me, since Steve's on here. You would not believe what I did to this puppy. I actually gave it more love than it has had since brand new. So tomorrow I should be getting, Tuesday, I should be getting my new batteries. But I went through and I redid all the bearings. I actually centered the belts. I actually got them to the right tension. I put on new ends. I cleaned the car crazy. Like, I actually put in work. This thing is, well, it was supposed to be for today. And as I said, it's one on the bench, man. Definitely looking forward to seeing what I can do up at the Nats. I don't even know what my thank you. Oh, thanks, Jonathan, man. I really appreciate it. If you didn't see Jonathan's last show, man, you actually have a shot at winning a painted body by him. So you definitely got to check out Talk It Up Tuesday. He is the man, and doing shows live on Tuesday night. Another great Canadian trying to put out some content. Oh, man, you know what? We got 10 likes. I appreciate you guys. That's what I was trying to do, and I am happy I finally got to 10 likes in one show. Not too bad, especially live. Steve, you got to go, bud. You got to go. We are bringing the Ross Racing Camper. We're going to have a good time. We are going to be making some exclusive content, and you know you want to be a part of it. Bring the fam dam if you can. I don't know how far you are away from the Nats, but if it is close enough and even reasonable, definitely try and make an attempt to go. I'm going to be running in 2 classes. I'm going to be running this car, and Wes Seeger was nice enough to let me use his USGT car, and definitely looking forward to trying that, as I feel that I'm better in slower classes. A lot easier to get around with the slower class, but I noticed that it's only slower by a few tenths, so I'm sure I can crash it up like the best of them, and we'll kind of see how it goes. Drivable back and forth. See, sweet. Nah, man. Hopefully you can make it. We got Michaela coming. Michaela is signed up for the USGT class as well, and I know she's super excited to try and throw her name in the hat. I know she's working hard to be the fastest girl in Canadian RC. She's got a lot of work to do, and I feel that she's going to be doing it. Oh, man. Nitro is soon. Can't wait. Orders will be going in soon, and I'm sure you will love the post that will come soon. Oh, yeah? Know he's hot bodies. I know he's got a dialed pit. Trying to think. JT Bearings. I don't know. Maybe we'll have to have Steve back on the show so we can go over his new program for the season. But, man, I'm telling you, Kevin Hebert, he's ready. He just won his American Nats champ, finished 3rd in mod 12 scale. Douglas just destroyed everybody at the Rug Burners race, number 5 this weekend, and definitely looking forward to seeing those two do battle. Anybody else that can keep up with those two, they're definitely no joke. But for myself, I don't even know what a realistic goal is. I think my goal right now is to go and not break. It's kind of a lame goal, so I'm going to aim a little bit higher. I'm going to go there, and I'm going to try and have a good time. Oh, man, that's lame too. No, I'm going to go there and see. I don't C main. No, I don't know. Am I a B main guy? Maybe. Is there any jumps on the track? They're putting down subflooring, so I doubt it. Geez, I don't know. We're going to have to see what we can do. Maybe next week I'll write down some goals on my magnetic cow RC mat, see what we can come up with, and we'll see. I think Steve's talking about either Michaela or himself, but that's for sure. Yeah, see, Dennis, that's kind of like where I'm at right now, but I'm going there more for the heckling and to see the epic battle between Douglas and Kevin. Kevin Hebert impressed me this weekend. I was watching him online, and that guy is no joke. So Douglas the Kid, he's got his work cut out for him big time, and looking forward to seeing that battle ensue. If Steve goes, man, I've seen this guy drive from, what was it, the E main or something like that. He went E to the D to the C, kicked my ass, went to the B, was battling for first, and had, I don't even know what happened, but geez, that guy was driving flawlessly. Looking forward to seeing everybody there. And even if you don't race, Steve, now that I know you're so close, you definitely have to come for the party. Other than that, I hit my 1 hour mark. I'm still hoping to get to, oh man, Jonathan just left a bomb of a good idea. Look at that. A realistic goal is to podium the main you qualify in because there are no bumps given after winning races. That is the truth. You know what? That is a real good goal. I like it. Maybe I don't have to wait till next week now. Thanks, Jonathan. That is definitely a good goal. Hopefully, Jonathan will be going to the on-road Nats. I know he's definitely got some cool kits that he always has ready to race. And it, he's got that undeniable paint scheme too. You always know where he's at. Yeah, no, it's the truth, man. Like, you want to do good racing against the people that you qualified with, because that's basically where you're at anyways. You just got to have fun doing it. That's the important part. But with that being said, I'm going to check you guys later on the fence. Let me see if I can poke you over, because it'd be cool to see you there. Maybe we can do a combo show, something like that. But, man, I'm at that 1 hour mark. I'm going to get out of here. You guys have a great night. and I will see you guys next